Hey, wanted to share with you some new shave gear that we just got into the shave den, and that's coming up next. Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. Hey, if this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos and also please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, a big thank you goes out to viewer Mark Bagwell for the heads up on this one. A brand new piece of shaving gear in the shave den. Before I get to that, let me show you what I have been using. I've been using this scuttle, the Dreamscape Scuttle from Phoenix Shaving. Now, you've seen me use this in many reviews. Real cork, raised vertical ridges here, nice handle, very, very robust feel to it. Hand glazed porcelain, really terrific scuttle. Has a beautiful inner chamber, holds a lot of water, makes a nice warm lather. Well, Mark Bagwell pointed out an upgrade to this scuttle up at Phoenix Shaving, and here it is, folks, right here. My last order, I threw this one in the cart. I want to do a comparison of the two, and I have had a chance to use it, and we'll be using it in upcoming reviews. Want to go over some of the upgrades, some of the improvements from the Dreamscape Scuttle. Here it is, the Spacescape Scuttle from Phoenix Shaving. How about that? Really terrific. Now, let me get the information from the product page. And here's what they have to say about it right here. The Spacescape Lather Scuttle 4.0, premium porcelain hand-glazed ceramic by Phoenix Shaving. And now the moment you have all been waiting for. For many, their first affordable scuttle was our little darling, the Crown King Scuttle. The goal at that time was to create a high-quality scuttle that would fit everybody's budget and look kind of vintage too. Needless to say, it was a huge success and really turned a lot of folks onto hot lather. Mission accomplished. However, over the years, we have received much feedback as expected and once more put it to good use in an effort to give our loyal customers and the shave community what they want. So back to the drawing board we went. We came back with the Dreamscape Scuttle 2.0, an even larger scuttle. Suddenly armed with more feedback during its release, we made sure to take notes and then delivered an even better version on the next run with the Dreamscape Scuttle 3.0. The Dreamscape was not only another super value, but a scuttle to be reckoned with. Well, folks, after it sold out, rather than just reorder it and rest on our laurels, once more we decided to tweak this larger lather machine even more, redefining the vertical agitators and ridges within the bowl. Next, we chose an even more epic hand-glazed style with a slight handle comfort modification. Lastly, we upgraded the material. While it's true that both the Dreamscape and Dreamscape Scuttle were solid and robust brutes, our latest porcelain ceramic edition is by far the most durable. Dear Shave Cadets, meet the Spacescape Lather Scuttle 4.0. Really, here's the breakdown on all the specs on this wonderful scuttle. Each is unique and hand glazed, a wide 5-inch mouth, deep 3-inch lather bowl, no more side logo, beautiful, durable, premium porcelain, raised vert ridges, not digs, 18-ounce capacity, real solid cork included. Ready for the best part? It's under $30. Now, they do have this note here. Attention! While all share a resemblance to the photo on the sales page, know that due to the nature of the hands-on process of glazing, each will be unique. And they say here, the Spacescape equals mind blown. Yeah, it is an absolutely beautiful scuttle. You know what? Let me give you the specs on this before we go any further. I want to give you kind of how large it is, okay? And here are the specs right here. Just scroll down. Okay, here it is right here. Let me just hold it by that new handle that we have there. The weight The approximate weight is 25 ounces or 705 grams. The approximate weight with water is going to be 42.95 ounces or 1,218 grams. The approximate length from spout to handle is 8.5 inches. The approximate length side to side is 5.5 inches. And the approximate height is 3.85 inches. So yeah, it's really just a beautiful, beautiful scuttle. And it has a beautiful glaze to it. It does feel a little more robust than the Dreamscape Scuttle. Now, let me show you some of the improvements here. The vertical ridges on the inside have a little bit of a different pattern. I mean, they're similar, but the one thing I did notice here on the bottom is smooth, all right? Whereas in the Dreamscape Scuttle, the bottom had some raised ridges there on the bottom. But for the most part, let me see if I can hold both of these here. They both seem to be similar in the way the ridges are, all right? Okay, the vertical ridges, the raised areas, the agitators seem to be similar pattern, maybe a little bit of a difference there. But if there is a difference there, it's very, very slight. The handle certainly is different. Here's the handle on the Spacescape. Here's the handle on the Dreamscape. You can see that there is a difference in size on that handle there. You can see how it's attached to the Dreamscape Scuttle. Seems to be a little bit of a larger loop. So this loop here on the Spacescape Scuttle is a little smaller, and it really does make for more comfort when you're holding it like this or holding it like this, and even holding it with your thumb looped through the handle and cupping the base with your hand. That seems to be a little more comfortable. Not to say that the Dreamscape Scuttle was uncomfortable, but this has a little more comfort to it. That smaller handle, a little more comfort design to it. I agree with that absolutely. And again, it feels a little more robust. Now, the other thing that I noticed that is not mentioned in the product page, and this is something that I noticed and something that really actually did work, is that I think there is a slight taper upwards here, almost, I want to say a lip, but not quite a lip, but there's a slight taper upwards, and that helps contain the lather a little bit better than the Dreamscape Scuttle. If you look at the Dreamscape Scuttle by comparison, in there, that taper isn't as great. It's a little more straight up and down, whereas the Spacescape Scuttle appears to have a little more of a taper here. At least that's the way I see it. Maybe it's an optical illusion, but you know what? It did seem to work. It held the lather in the bowl a little bit better than the Dreamscape Scuttle. But an absolutely beautiful, beautiful scuttle. And it does have a little more of a robust feel to it than the Dreamscape. A really, really nice scuttle and a great, great value at less than $30. And they give you a real cork. Absolutely. I've already used this several times, and it's an absolute winner. And Mark Bagwell really gave me the heads up on this, and I happened to be up there, you know, getting some shave soap and that sort of thing, and I thought, well, you know what, let's get some free shipping. What can I get? Hey, let's get the Spacescape Scuttle. This really is a nice item. So if you're looking for a really nice scuttle at a really nice price point that is well made, looks great, and is highly functional when it comes to whipping up a lather, check out the new Phoenix Shaving Spacescape Scuttle. It really is very, very good. Now, the Dreamscape Scuttle, also very, very good, but as I say, there are those improvements with the Spacescape Scuttle over the Dreamscape Scuttle. Both of them are great, but I can definitely see the improvements in the Spacescape Scuttle that makes it I think maybe in some ways a little bit better to hold, a little more easy to hold. And again, you know what? If I miss my guess, there's something going on here with this inner bowl right here, this bowl right here, and the way the scuttle is shaped upwards like this. It just seems to hold the lather inside a little bit better than the Spacescape Scuttle. And you'd have to see them, I would say. Can you see that? Can you see that right there? How the Spacescape Scuttle still seems to have a little bit of a taper there. on the side going up towards the opening there. That's the way it impresses me. And I think that little bit of a difference holds the lather in there a little bit better. At least that's been my experience. And again, maybe it's an optical illusion, I don't know, but it sure does do a great job in whipping up a beautiful warm lather and holding it in there. And again, the only difference I can see in the vertical ridges is that the very base here is smooth, but the other ridges seem to be very, very similar to what is in the Dreamscape Scuttle, except for that little bit of a taper there that I seem to see. But my eyes could be playing a trick on me, but in building a lather, it really does hold that lather in a little bit better. And it really is a nice improvement in the workmanship, the glazing, the durability. It does feel a little more robust, and this handle really has been adjusted for more comfort, whether you hold it like this or whether you hold it like this. You can get a really, really nice grasp of it. And if you've seen my reviews with the Scuttle, it took me a long time to hold it like this on camera for fear of dropping it. This one seems to be held in my hand a little bit better. However, I think I'm going to opt just to hold it on the counter and just hold it with the handle in place on the counter to whip up the lather when I use it. And this handle does a great job in allowing you to do that with a little more comfort than the Dreamscape Scuttle. So there it is from Phoenix Shaving, the Spacescape Scuttle. I want to give you a quick look at it side by side over the Dreamscape Scuttle. There are some definite improvements between the two. Both are great, but boy, oh boy, the improvements on this are really well worth it, and it comes in at a really nice price point, and it does have a nicer glazing to it. It really, really does. I mean, they both look great, but there is something about the glazing of the new Spacescape Scuttle. It's deeper, it's richer. The color just has that nice, deep, rich tone to it. It just really, really is a terrific look. It's absolutely wonderful. So check it out at a wonderful price point, less than $30. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so to give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artists and soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/markzarady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to have a shave with this, and I'll see you again real soon.